Good morning, everyone. This is B. Ramarao from Government Polytechnic College, Station Ganpur. Today, topic types of hardness. Types of hardness. This topic belongs to first year diploma student for first semester, common subject, subject code SC 104, subject name General Engineering Chemistry for diploma student. This topic taken from Water Technology chapter. Last class we discussed types of water. Now we discuss types of hardness. Types of hardness. Objectives. Objectives. On the completion of this period, you would be able to know. On the completion of this period, you would be able to know types of hardness, types of hardness, temporary hardness, causes of temporary hardness, causes of temporary hardness. Last class we discussed types of water and sources of water sources. Now we discuss types of hardness of water. Water sources are two types. One is surface water and groundwater. Surface water, rainwater, river water, lake water, sea water. Groundwater, spring water, well water, drill water are the groundwater. Types of water, these are two types. First one is soft water, second one hard water. Soft and hard water. What is soft water? The water which produces lather easily with soap. The water which produces lather easily with soap is called soft water. Soap is a sodium or potassium salts of fatty acids like stearic acid, phlegmatic acid, and oleic acids. Whenever soap is added to soft water, it ionizes into anion of fatty acids of sodium ions. So these sodium ions dissociated from sodium stearate. These stearate ions formation of lather with water. So which water easily and immediately formation of lather is called soft water. Second one is hard water. What is hard water? The water which does not produce lather easily with soap is called hard water. The water which does not produce lather with soap is called hard water. The hard water contains hardness causes salts of bicarbonates, chlorides, sulfates of calcium and magnesium dissolve in water, it causes hardness. Now we discuss about the topic hardness. What is hardness? The latter preventing property of water with soap is called hardness. The latter preventing formation of with soap or detergent is called hardness. The latter preventing property of water with soap is called hardness. The hardness of water is due to the presence of dissolved salts like bicarbonates, chlorides, and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. When soap is treated with hard water, it forms insoluble calcium or magnesium salt of fatty acids. It is precipitated as a white cloudy substance. So, which water present bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, chlorides of calcium and magnesium, and sulfates of calcium and magnesium present in water, it causes hardness. Now we discuss types of hardness, temporary hardness, causes of temporary hardness. These types of hardness are two types. One is temporary hardness, second one is permanent hardness. Temporary hardness and permanent hardness of water. Types of hardness. Due to dissolved salts present in water, hardness is of two types. One is temporary hardness, second one is permanent hardness. Temporary and permanent hardness. What is hardness? The water preventing property of water with soap is called hardness. These hardness are two types. First one is temporary hardness and permanent hardness. The water prevent formation of lather with soap is called hardness. These hardness of water two types. First one is temporary hardness, second one permanent hardness. Causes of hardness. Due to the presence of dissolved salts like bicarbonates, chlorides, sulfates of calcium and magnesium present in water, it causes hardness. Hardness causes salts, calcium, bicarbonate, CaHCO3 taken twice, magnesium bicarbonate, MgHCO3 taken twice, calcium chloride, formula of calcium chloride, CaCl2, magnesium chloride, MgCl2, calcium sulfate, CaSO4, magnesium sulfate, MgSO4. The salts present in water, it causes hardness. Due to the presence of dissolved salts like bicarbonates, chlorides, sulfates of calcium and magnesium, it causes hardness of water. These soluble salts get mixed with the neutral natural water. The soluble salts get mixed with the natural water. The natural water flow from rocks, sands, and soil. So these rock particles dissociated and dissolved in water, it causes hardness. So hardness due to the presence of bicarbonates, chlorides, sulfates of calcium and magnesium, it causes hardness. These soluble salts get mixed with the natural water. When natural water flows over the rocks containing chlorides and sulfates, the calcium and magnesium, these salts dissolve in water gets hardness. The natural water flow over the rocks. The rock containing chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. These salts dissolve in water get hardness. This calcium chloride CaCl2, magnesium chloride MgCl2, calcium sulfate CaSO4, magnesium sulfate MgSO4. These salts present in water, it causes hardness of water. It causes hardness of water. Due to the presence of dissolved salts like bicarbonates, chlorides, sulfates of calcium and magnesium, these soluble salts get mixed with the natural water. When natural water flows over the rocks containing chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium, the salts dissolve in water gets hardness. Hardness of water. When natural water flows over the rocks containing chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium, the salts dissolve in water gets hardness. Formation of hardness. How to form hardness of water? When water flow from soil, the rainwater flow surface of soil when it is go to underground water. This H2O water interact with soil CO2, carbon dioxide. The CO2 and water combine together to form H2CO3, carbonic acid. This carbonic acid formed on soil. That one is first step. This carbonic acid form when water interact with carbon dioxide in soil to form H2CO3. H2CO3 is called carbonic acid. Carbonic acid. This carbonic acid interact with calcium carbonate or magnesium carbonate, then form bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. CaCO3 plus H2CO3, then form CaHCO3 taken twice. CaCO3 calcium carbonate react with H2CO3 carbonic acid, then form CaHCO3 taken twice. Calcium bicarbonate. Magnesium carbonate MgCO3 in solid state plus H2CO3 carbonic acid react together to form MgHCO3 taken twice. Magnesium bicarbonate, this one is dissolved salts in water. The salts cannot form easily with ions. This calcium and magnesium bicarbonate cannot separated by easiest method. Formation of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium interact with CaCO3 and MgCO3. Temporary hardness. It is caused by calcium and magnesium bicarbonate. What is temporary hardness? The hardness causes due to the presence of dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium is called temporary hardness. It is caused by calcium and magnesium bicarbonates. These calcium and magnesium bicarbonates formed by, already we discussed, carbonic acid interact with CaCO3 or MgCO3 to form calcium bicarbonate or magnesium bicarbonate. These bicarbonates formed by water in presence of CaCO3. When calcium and magnesium bicarbonate present in water, it causes temporary hardness. This temporary hardness of water caused by calcium and magnesium bicarbonates. This calcium bicarbonate formula CaHCO3 taken twice, calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, MgHCO3 taken twice. These two salts present in water, it causes temporary hardness. Calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate. CaHCO3 taken twice, MgHCO3 taken twice. Calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate. The salts present in water, it causes temporary hardness of water. It is called temporary hardness because this can be removed just on boiling the water. This hardness can be easily removed by boiling. It is removed by boiling process. This temporary hardness easily removed just on boiling the water. Then boil the water, easily remove temporary hardness. Or adding lime water, calcium hydroxide, is called temporary hardness. You easily remove hardness causes bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium by boiling process or adding lime water. So this hardness is called temporary hardness. Calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 taken twice, when boiled, then form CaCO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. calcium bicarbonate when boiled then form calcium carbonate plus CO2 plus 2H2O. This temporary hardness can removed by boiling of water. Calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 taken twice when boil the water to form CaCO3 plus CO2 plus 2H2O. This calcium bicarbonate it is soluble product in water. The soluble product when boiled to form insoluble calcium carbonate. This insoluble calcium carbonate to form a white precipitate on the bottom of container. This one is one of the process of removal of temporary hardness of water. This temporary hardness can be removed by boiling of water. Calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 taken twice. This one is soluble product in water. When you boil the water, it convert to the calcium carbonate plus CO2 plus 2H2O. This calcium carbonate is insoluble product in water. This one is removal of temporary hardness of water. Magnesium bicarbonate MgHCO3 taken twice. Boil the magnesium bicarbonate then form magnesium carbonate plus CO2 plus H2. Magnesium carbonate plus CO2 plus H2. This magnesium bicarbonate is soluble product. Magnesium carbonate insoluble product. Then removal of temporary hardness from water. Now it is also called as carbonate hydrate hardness. It is also called carbonate hardness or alkaline hardness. This temporary hardness is also called carbonate hardness or alkaline hardness. It is due to the presence of bicarbonate, carbonate and hydroxides of hardness reducing metal ions. It is due to the presence of bicarbonate, carbonate and hydroxides of hardness reducing metal ions. Ca plus 2, Mg plus 2 associated with HCO3 minus CO3 minus 2. This calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate associated with carbonate. It is due to the presence of bicarbonate, carbonates and hydroxides of hardness producing metal ions. Carbonate hardness is equal TH or total alkalinity. Whichever is less, then form a temporary hardness of water. This temporary hardness of water caused by bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. Calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 taken twice. Magnesium bicarbonate MgHCO3 taken twice. It converts to the carbonates of calcium and magnesium CaCO3 and MgCO3. Reasons of water hardness. These hardness are two types. One is temporary hardness, permanent hardness. This temporary hardness caused by bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, iron bicarbonate. CH, CO3 taken twice, MgH, CO3 taken twice, FeH, CO3 taken twice. Permanent hardness. Permanent hardness. What is permanent hardness? The hardness causes due to the presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium is called permanent hardness. The hardness causes due to the presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium is called permanent hardness. Permanent hardness causes salts calcium chloride, calcium sulfate, calcium nitrate, magnesium chloride, magnesium sulfate, magnesium nitrate. The permanent hardness causes salts calcium chloride CaCl2, magnesium chloride MgCl2, calcium sulfate CaSO4, magnesium sulfate MgSO4, calcium nitrate CaNO3 taken twice, magnesium nitrate MgNO3 taken twice. These are two types of hardness. One is temporary hardness, another one is permanent hardness. Types of hardness. Temporary hardness. It is due to the presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium and can be removed by boiling. This temporary hardness. It is due to the presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium and can be removed by boiling. This temporary hardness caused by calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate. CaHCO3 taken twice, MgHCO3 taken twice. The salts present in water, it causes temporary hardness. This temporary hardness of water removed by boiling method. CaHCO3 taken twice when you boil this water to form CaCO3 plus H2O plus CO2. CaHCO3 taken twice, it is soluble product in water. CaCO3 insoluble product in water. This soluble product convert into insoluble product. Permanent hardness. It is due to the presence of sulfates, chlorides and nitrates of calcium and magnesium. It causes permanent hardness. This permanent hardness causes salts calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate, calcium nitrate, magnesium nitrate. The chlorides of calcium and magnesium CaCl2, MgCl2, sulfates of calcium and magnesium CaSO4, MgSO4, nitrates of calcium and magnesium CaNO3 taken twice, MgNO3 taken twice. The salts present in water, it causes permanent hardness of water. Temporary hardness. Temporary hardness is hardness that can be removed by boiling. Temporary hardness. Temporary hardness is hardness that can be removed by boiling. Temporary hardness is caused by calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, calcium hydrogen carbonate, magnesium hydrogen carbonate. These calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 taken twice, magnesium bicarbonate MgHCO3 taken twice. These calcium and magnesium bicarbonates dissolve in water, it causes temporary hardness. This temporary hardness removed by boiling method. When you boil the calcium bicarbonate solution or magnesium bicarbonate present in water. This calcium bicarbonate, when you boil the water, it converts to the calcium carbonate plus H2O plus CO2. Magnesium bicarbonate, when you boil magnesium carbonate plus H2O plus CO2. These calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonates are insoluble products in water. These insoluble products formed in water of calcium carbonate and magnesium bicarbonates form as a white precipitate on the bottom of container. When you boil, the temporary hardness causes water. Permanent hardness. Permanent hardness is hardness that cannot be removed by boiling method. Permanent hardness. Permanent hardness caused by chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium present in water, it causes permanent hardness. This permanent hardness of water cannot be removed by boiling method. This permanent hardness causes cannot be removed by boiling method or adding lime water. This permanent hardness can be removed by some special methods are called softening of hard water. What is softening? The process of removal of salts causing hardness to water is called softening, and water often is called soft water. What is softening process? The temporary hardness causes salts removed by boiling method or adding lime water. The permanent hardness causes salts cannot be removed by boiling or adding lime water. These water can be removed by some special methods are called softening methods. What is softening method? The process of removal of salts causing hardness to water is called softening method. The softening methods are two types. One is permutate process and ion exchange process. Permutate and ion exchange process. In this permutate and ion exchange process, we are using a chemical compound added to water. This compound remove hardness causes salts from water. In permutate process, added a chemical substance named by zeolite. Sodium aluminum orthosilicate is called permutate. What is a zeolite? Aluminum orthosilicate Al2Si2O8 is called zeolite. The zeolite with sodium atoms is called permutate. Na2Al2Si2O8 is called permutate. This permutate is prepared by soda, sodium carbonate, alumina, Al2O3 and silica, SiO2. These three compounds interact together to form permutate Na2Al2Si2O8. Permutate has the property of exchange of sodium ions with calcium and magnesium ions in hot water. When hot water is passed through permutate in a container, the sodium ions are replaced by calcium and magnesium ions. The sodium ions does not causes hardness to the water. These sodium ions exchange with permitted to form calcium zeolite and magnesium zeolite. Ion exchange method by adding a chemical compound is called resin. Those are acidic resin and basic resin. These compounds removal of hardness causes cations of calcium and magnesium and anions of chlorates and sulfates from water. Impermanent hardness is caused by calcium chloride CaCl2, magnesium chloride MgCl2, calcium sulfate CaSO4, magnesium chloride MgCl2, magnesium sulfate MgSO4. These salts are removed by the separate methods are called softening methods. These are two types: permitted process and ion exchange process. Now, summary. There are two types of hardness. Hardness are two types. What is hardness? Hardness of water. What is hardness? The property of hard water by which it is prevent formation of lather with soap is called hardness. The water which prevent formation of lather with soap is called hardness. These hardness are two types. Those are temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Hardness are two types. One is temporary hardness, second one is permanent hardness. Temporary and permanent hardness. Temporary hardness is caused by calcium and magnesium bicarbonates, CaHCO3 taken twice, MgHCO3 taken twice. Calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate present in water, it causes temporary hardness. This temporary hardness removed from water by boiling process or adding lime water. CaHCO3 taken twice by boiling to form CaCO3 plus H2O plus CO2. These calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonates are soluble products in water. When you boil these compounds to form calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonates are insoluble products are formed in water. It is called temporary hardness because this can be removed just on boiling the water. Just on boiling the water. It is also called carbonate hardness or alkaline hardness. Calcium and magnesium associated with bicarbonates or carbonates to form temporary hardness. Calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 taken twice, MgHCO3 taken twice, CaCO3, MgCO3 present in water, it causes temporary hardness. Now, quiz questions. First one is temporary hardness can be removed by temporary hardness can be removed by Option A, filtration. Option B, sedimentation. Option C, coagulation. Option D, boiling. Temporary hardness can be removed by A. Filtration, B. Sedimentation, C. Coagulation, D. Boiling. What is temporary hardness? The water which present bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, it causes temporary hardness. This temporary hardness causes salts calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate. CaHCO3 taken twice, MgHCO3 taken twice. These temporary hardness causes salts removed by boiling methods. These calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonates are soluble products. These soluble products, when you boil, it turns to carbonates, CaCO3 or magnesium carbonate. These calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonates are insoluble products are formed in water, then immediately remove calcium and magnesium ions from water. Calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonates are soluble products in water, it form ions. Which ions, when you are boiled, it converts to the carbonates CaCO3, MgCO3. These ions convert to the molecule, it is removed from water. Now, temporary hardness can be removed by boiling method. Option A, filtration, B, sedimentation, C, coagulation, D, boiling. Now, answer D. Now, second question. Hardness of soft water in ppm. Soft water hardness. Option A, 0 to 100 ppm. Option B, 0 to 50 ppm. Option C, 0 to 75 ppm. Option D, 0 to 10 ppm. What is ppm? Parts per million. How many number of parts of salts present in 1 million parts by weight of water is called ppm. In 1 million parts of water, how many number of parts of salts present is called ppm. So now, soft water, hardness of soft water in ppm. Option A, 0 to 100. Option B, 0 to 50. Option C, 0 to 75. Option D, 0 to 10. Now answer 0 to 50. Option B is right. Hardness of soft water 0 to 75. Answer C, 0 to 75 ppm is soft water. Frequently asked questions about this topic. What are the salts responsible for the temporary hardness? How can you remove temporary hardness of water? Thank you once again.